Welcome folks, Nick here. We've just started our day 5, my route app, stage 3. Stage 3 takes us from Stapleford to Higher Ansty, and with some stopping points along the way. However, because I've had to make the trip from home to here, it's already midday, and I think it's quite a packed day actually, the route planned. So we'll see how it goes. I will be stopping for lunch soon, although I'm only a mile or so into the actual route, but there we go. I did stop very briefly at Stonehenge on the way through, and so I might be able to include a few snaps of that. I just thought we'd have a look at it from here, and there it is. I think today's mileage is about 106 miles of the actual route, but I've already done 100 to get here, so but I'm not going to be counting the miles that I do going to and from the start points. And as I think I've mentioned before, at the end of day 4 I had to our day 4, stage 2 of the route app, my route app route, I had to head home for a family commitment. And then, having headed home for the family commitment, I managed to pick up some sort of lurgy which knocked me out for a few days, so I'm heading back later than anticipated, just hoping the weather's going to hold for us. Anyway, enough of the usual waffle. Anything interesting up, or anything interesting turns up, I'll let you know. Just stopped at the side of the road. We're only 8 miles into our route, and I just saw that little carving up on the hillside there. Australia. Well, there you go. A couple of miles ago I stopped because I saw a carving in the landscape for Australia, but this here are the Fovant badges. Lost badges. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Carved up onto the landscape. Just came across this little gaggle of ducklings just living in that puddle, enjoying life. Stopped at what appears to be a cress farm. It's quite impressive. I've just driven through this little village, but it is just so pretty. I came back, decided to do it again. All these thatched places. Are they full of creepy crawlies, do you think, those thatches? Again, this route, this is stage 3, full of interesting and varied roads, and we have only come 15 miles so far. Just entered the New Forest. The New Forest ponies in evidence. I was going to stop for lunch in a place called Fordingbridge. I was going to stop for lunch in a place called Fordingbridge, but the parking situation there is you have to park in the car parks, and the pub which had been recommended as a coffee stop wasn't open today, so I'm just going to continue on a little bit further. I've stopped and had bottle of water, but I'll go on a little bit further and then find something, even if it's a petrol station, I think. But this is very nice, isn't it? Ponies and cattle. Well, this is the cattle, obviously, but here are the ponies. Back in the New Forest, and just going to stop and have a bite to eat here. It looks quite a nice place to sit and have some lunch. Stopped for a bite of lunch and then just come past the entrance to Bewley Motor Museum. Oh, that's nice over there. That must be the town of Bewley. The route, as lovely as it is, doesn't seem to go by many petrol stations. And it'd be embarrassing to run out so close to fuel all over the place. But anyway. 14.79 litres. A ford crossing at Brockenhurst. How exciting. 2 today. I don't know whether I caught the other one, but anyway. We shall see. It's a nice church. One of the other stops on the route is the world famous Sammy Miller's Motorcycle Museum. We've left Sammy Miller's and still going through the New Forest. Very different pieces to it. So there's these sort of open gorse areas, and then it comes into forest bits, as you would hope, it being called the New Forest. But I didn't appreciate how many ponies there were here. Very kind of you. Well, this is Picket Post Viewpoint, I do believe. It's quite a good view. If I hadn't just recently stopped at Sammy Miller's, I might stop here, but it is nice. But a bit blustery, as you'd expect at the top of a hill. Anyway, off we go. This is Bull Barrow Hill. Quite a viewpoint. Just arrived in Higher Ansty. And this is where the stage 3 ends. So this is the end of our day 5, which is what I'm going to call stage 3, which was Stapleford to Higher Ansty via the New Forest. And the recommendation is to stay in a bed and breakfast up here, but just noticed a campsite there, so which is good because I haven't been able to find one yet. But that was it. That was the place there. So I'll just turn round and see whether that campsite's open. We've arrived at Moonfleet Camping and negotiated a price. The price went up from 1st of May to £28. Now that's without electric. Seems quite a lot. And I've got it for £22, which is the up to the end of April price. There's an ostrich, I believe. Said I can pitch anywhere. Those ostriches. What? Anyway, I think I'm going to pitch there on the flat. That looks pretty flat. near the water. There's some benches over there as well, which is handy. I'll be able to make some dinner. Anyway, today we did 113 miles of the actual route itself, plus an extra 100 to get to the start point, but not counting that. And saw some really interesting stuff on the way. Stopped for lunch at, well, actually a spa, but stopped at Sammy Miller's for a snack there. And now we're at Higher Ansty, the town, which is the start point for tomorrow. And again, I've got no idea where we're going tomorrow. I'll let you know either later or in the morning. Anyway, all that leaves me to do is say bye for now.